Next up is Play Now Online. In this OG mode, your challenge to take on various NBA teams and go head-to-head with other 2K players.
So, who won the most games in Play Now Online? Congratulations, made you quit.
Let's move on to My Team. Once again, this year's My Team was deep with more challenges and cards than ever.
And this player put in the time and showed elevated skill, earning the 2K23 title of My Team GOAT.
Congratulations, Stogie O'Shea.
My name's Stogie, and I'm the NBA 2K23 My Team GOAT.
Here's Jameson.
I first started playing My Team as soon as I picked up the game. So season 4 of last year's game, 2K22, I started playing My Team, and I haven't put it down since. I just like the variety of it, the different players. You know, it's a little bit more of a challenge, I think, than some of the other modes. You know, you have to learn the shots and the animation sigs for several players instead of just one. Not to mention the fact that you see all the familiar faces that you're used to, you know, players you watched growing up, players you watch now. It just makes the game so much fun. There's 2 people I have to recognize for sure. I certainly wouldn't even be considered. Wouldn't have been considered for this had it not been for them. Mike and Gary, you legend. You know, me not so much. You know, run into me, I'll give you a game. But I also got to say, you got to be careful. You got to watch out for my kids. They're the ones that got me into this. They're the reason I play. I just want to say thank you just for the invitation on the show. The gesture of being considered the NBA My Team GOAT is something that would have never crossed my mind. There's so many great players in this community, but the way 2K embraces its community, it's what sets you apart from your competitors. Don't stop. And with that said, I just want to say thank you 2K, thank you 2K TV, you know, and I'll see you all on the court. Hopefully we're greening them.
Next, we're headed to the Rec. This player had the most impressive Rec run this season, earning them the title of Rec MVP.
And the award goes to Fear of God E17. Congratulations. Next, we're highlighting one of the best players in the W. The points this player put on the board surpassed all.
This season's MVP in the W is Sublime to Track 24. Congratulations.
It's Sublime Track 24. From Sweden, I wasn't expecting to be selected for anything, really. Quite happy to receive the award thanks to the 2K community.
Next up, we have another new award category. This one is for those My NBA fans.
With so many ways to build a league, so many decisions to make, championships are well earned in My NBA modes.
So this is the one for the player that is in GM in the making. The exec of the year is Chicago Ghost 45. Congratulations.
All right, here we go. My personal favorite award, the Top Play of the Year award, receiving the most votes across all platforms right here on 2K TV.
You have been voting all season long, and it comes down to this: your Top Play of the Year winner.
And we're going to do something fun. He actually doesn't know that he's the winner, so I say we break the news to him.
I agree. Let's bring him on.
Let's do it.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV No Sleep Uno. Congratulations on being a finalist for the Top Play of the Year. How do you feel about being one of the finalists? One of the few.
Thank you. You have no... I'm lit beyond explanation. It's just like...
So you have a crew that you run with, right, to try to get these top plays. I know you've been submitting a ton of plays over the year. What's that like? Are you guys just showing off and just beating people like me out there, or what's going on?
I've always been into 2K. I played 2K since the Dreamcast, from 2K1, from Allen Iverson till now. Like, every 2K, it is what it is. So before the games, watch your 2K TV episode. Dang, he's on there. Okay. Hey, but we can make that, you know? Like, we can really do it. So me and No Sleep Diego just really sat down and just said, bro, Let's just get in there, put out as many plays as we can. They like one, that's all that matters, and we can just go from there.
Well, the community has voted. We've tallied up all those votes, and you, my friend, are now the sole winner of NBA 2K23's Top Play of the Year. How you feeling?
I feel like y'all playing a prank on me right now because
No, you got it, man. That was the most iconic lob since Wade to LeBron, my friend. That was unbelievable. This ain't no prank. That was the best alley-oop we've seen, and the fans voted for it. You're the top play winner.
Oh man, I flabbergasted. Like, I felt like it was just one of those things. It was like, and I passed the ball. That's one of my things. I believe in assists. So that's why I kept telling my team and everything. Was like, y'all, I made top plays off passing the ball. I didn't score. I wasn't looking for myself. I even like one of the commentaries said, he's looking one way, he's looking one way. Nope, I'm gonna throw it this way. Like, that's my game. It's like passing the ball to the rest of everybody else.
As a winner, you get 1 million VC. What are you going to do with all that VC?
Y'all gave me my Benny the Bull, so I don't have to buy that for getting 40 this year, but I'm probably going to buy like 2 or 3 more mascots and it's a bunch of 2K gear. 2K gear, that's all I wear now is my 2K TV shirt. That's it, and then whatever else y'all got up in there is going to probably be a bunch of 2K gear.
Well, that's not the only thing you're getting, because Alexis has some more good news for you.
Yes, you are going to receive a digital copy of NBA 2K24. So, will we be seeing your top play in Season 10 of NBA 2K TV?
You know it. You know it. You know what would make it even better if I can pull the top trades on the 2K team, because we really want to do a no-sleep versus 2K TV team.
Oh.
Wow, we definitely have to set it up.
They're going to win, probably. I'm going to be honest. Y'all are probably going to win.
Okay.
If you're throwing lobs like that, we're in big trouble,
What
Alexis.
if he got a top play on Team 2K TV versus the world?
Wow, you see?
I see the vision. I see the vision.
Me and Alexis, we're here.
You're going to have some competition. There's a couple top plays on us. I'm going to be humble and say that. So you're going to have some competition if that's the case. Any shout-outs that you want to give before we hop off?
Oh, to the team, no sleep. I gotta give it to No Sleep Diego, No Sleep Rhino, No Sleep Tired, No Sleep Rah Rah, and No Sleep Lonely. Gotta give it up to my guys. Without them, that's what I do it for. I pass the ball to them. They score more than me. They do all the dirty work. I just play defense and look for the open man. And I won it off an assist. That's pure me. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Well, congratulations, and we can't wait to run with you next season.
I'll be there bright and early with my million VC spent all up. I'll probably save a little bit of it, but the rest of it is going bye-bye.
Congratulations again. Top Play of the Year winner.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that brings this season to a close. Congratulations to all of our award winners.
What a fun year this year. We got to connect with so many amazing people in the 2K community, something I'm grateful for. And next season will mark our 10th anniversary, 10 years of 2K TV.
Crazy. It has been an awesome season. And to close out this episode, we're going to take a look back at the best moments of Season 9.
You know, whether I'm in the city or on the goat boat, maybe I'll depart and go check out some of the beaches. That sounds good for us.
All right, I'll join you.
All right, let's roll it.
We're at All-Star, and you're watching 2K TV.
Whoa. Should I recreate it? All right. It's the same thing, right? Kind of similar.
I just realized if you sit under the basket and watch him coming at you, you will see your life flash before your eyes.
Oh, what? What just happened?
Oh, my controller died. Hold on.
Blake wins.
Come on, LeBron, you got nothing.
Oh, dude, oh my God.
Wait, change your batteries. I appreciate it so much.
Brianna Buckets was a paint beast in 2K22 also, right?
Yeah.
And I think Chris Manning, I think you were Christina.
I was. She returns in 23. Christina Manning with the big layup as the crowd gets amped.
Let's go.
8-2. Look at this chemistry. See, we don't need the other members of 2K TV. We'll just bring George on again.
Oh!
There it is.
11 points unanswered.
We're only down 1.
Pump fake there, draw him in off the glass.
Nice. I like the patience, Danny. Where was this on Team 2K TV's segment?
There we
Nice.
go.
Okay,
This is my mode. Let's go.
Oh, no.
no.
They were reading that.
Come on, y'all. Why y'all pressing?
It's an exhibition.
You call that a press?
It's enough for us. Oh, no.
Good.
They're toying with their food.
Press
They're
stop.
toying with their
Oh,
food.
no.
Disrespect. They're orcas, we're the seals.
You know, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Like 2K is something that all the kids, especially where I grew up from, where I come from, that's what we play, that's what we love. So like, you know, being able to have this opportunity to be here and just in this room, when I load up the game and I see it and I'm like, yo, like now I'm here. Like it's just a blessing to be here, honestly.
That's awesome.
I'm a fan of 2K, and it's dope to be able to be on this side of it and see kind of when I'm in here customizing my game, doing some of the things. I'm elated right now, yeah. I'm gonna feel like a whole new 9-year-old kid again.
Every basketball player around the world, male or female, they want to possibly be in the game. You know, that's like you've reached it in life. So it's definitely a surreal moment. It's one of those moments that you didn't think would happen. But with consistency and hard work, you know, me and you know that anything's possible.
When the moment came and you got to tell family and friends, what was the reaction?
Man, everyone was like jumping through the roof. Like everyone was super excited. But the biggest one was my nephews. Once I told them, they were like going crazy. Oh my uncle, yeah, like going crazy. So it was their reaction that really like everyone else like super excited, but like seeing my nephews and seeing how proud they were, like that was the best.
That's it.
That's the best. That was the icing on the cake.
All right, I'm gonna go do some laundry. I'll be back for the game too.
Oh, she's actually gone.
So funnily enough, we rode over to Viper's territory, and the guy who tagged along in my cart is now our opponent. So friends become enemies real quick here in 2K23.
Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. He's a baby. Here, big ducks in the building. Oh, let's go. Man. All right. Happy holidays.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Bol. Miller is out there with Stojakovic. Then there's Abdul Rauf, and it's Marbury in at the 2. And for the Jazz, Sabonis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Strickland in at the point guard position. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
He dishes it to Iverson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Sinks the three-pointer.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
They get a hand on it. Abdul Rauf. Pass to Marbury. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pocket 6. Nice D from Sabonis. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. Great touch on the 16-footer.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Abdul Rauf kicks to Stojakovic. It's three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Abdul Rauf. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Iverson outside. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, as the regular season break winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
And he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Passes it to Marbury. Here's Abdul Rauf. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Iverson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Iverson's got 6 points.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
Here's Marbury. Against Golden State, he was really on his game.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Here's Marbury. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Abdul Rauf kicks to Stojakovic. Sinks the triple.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. That's tipped. And they're able to recover. Johnson's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Marbury. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Miller outside. Larry Johnson grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 5. Inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And stolen by Iverson. Here's the break. Shoots from 12. Sabonis, no good. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Marbury. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Over Strickland. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Warriors in San Francisco. And it's Johnson with the jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Here's Marbury. On the wing, Miller. And the pass to Marbury. Down to 5. On the shot clock. Back to Miller. On deep. A rebound by the Jazz. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
So it's the Spurs now after the miss from Allen Iverson. And the officials will call the illegal shooting right there.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's the drive. It's blocked.
And it's not just Bole's size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for Manu.
Rice, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Can they get it? Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 8. Braun. A second chance effort. Jackson, that's good.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Lynn against Abdul Rauf. To the middle. Here's Bole. And the dunk by Bole.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2. And jam. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Clippers. Lynn against Abdul Rauf. Pass to Sabonis. Offensive rebound. Jackson. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stojakovic against Land. There's Miller with the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Down low, here's Iverson. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Iverson's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we know this. Jeremy Lin knows how to run an offense. His ability to find the open man uncanny.
And so it's Utah in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this.
Jazz fans, here comes the Utah Jazz.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second.
Rice.
They've got Miller. Peja Stojakovic is out there at Bowl. Then it's Williams. And it's Rice in at the shooting guard. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Johnson. And they recover it. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, San Antonio. They trail by 6. Now, here is Miller. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Stojakovic. Beyond the arc. Strickland grabs the board.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul it.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Now, here's Wagner. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. If it counts.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Abdullah Martin's checked in for San Antonio. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Williams with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the wing right side. Here's Rice. Utah with the rebound. Strickland's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Rice with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Smits. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Smits, such a talented offensive player, whether he's operating in a low block or facing up from mid-range. He creates problems for the defense.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Strickland. Here's Johnson. Shoots. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Here's Smits. Passes it to Miller. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound. Misses the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table.
This nigga jumped on his fucking back. Get this man some fucking coke.
The Spurs have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Vaughn.
Reggie pissed. Come on now, you playing like a...
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Back to Williams. Outside Martin for 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling.
Caleb.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
You run this?
Sometimes from the outside, not always clear whether that a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The Jazz working the ball around now. Johnson outside. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Johnson at the elbow. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Marbury passes to Rice. Here's Abdul Rauf. He kicks it to Rice. Now the pass to Marbury. Over Monk. And it's Marbury missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserves another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Utah leading by 5. And here is Monk. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Martin with the block. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to Marbury. Here's Abdul Rauf. Stolen away. And that one is good. Strickland's got his second bucket tonight. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Utah?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. 1:52 left to play here in the half. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Marbury. Monk defending. Passes to Abdul Rauf. A rebound by the Jazz. Strickland's got his 5th rebound in this one. From outside the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Strickland's got 7 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Caleb Martin. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Abdul Rauf. The shot will not go. Some solid defense there from Lynn.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Over to the left wing. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's Iverson missing. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Marbury, good. Marbury's got his first 2 points of the night.
And what a hoop, Starbury, a shot maker.
Last game for the Spurs, they pick up the W against Golden State. With the teardrop, and it's blocked. Pass to Stojakovic. Takes a three. It's all in by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Iverson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside.
The Spurs 25.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. From the get-go, it was Utah coming out strong. They put together the kind of powerful run that every team would love to have, 10-2 off the tip. At the end of one, they were already up 9. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to maintain control and enjoy a 7-point advantage at the break. Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
Over to Kenny now. Your take on the Spurs.
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Johnson. Sabonis is out there with Iverson, and it's Strickland in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. 5 to shoot. Abdul Rauf kicks to Stojakovic. And it's Marbury missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Miller right side. Back to Stojakovic. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Stojakovic has got 8 points.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Sabonis at the elbow. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Spurs trail by 8. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. The pass to Marbury. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to Marbury. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Miller outside. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And Utah making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Strickland. He has 7. Iverson outside. With the drive.
Jazz foul. Allen Iverson. That's his first personal foul.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Marbury passes to Abdul Rauf. Pass to Marbury. And it's Miller in the corner. Oh, good with the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
It is good. Iverson's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And now Utah, fast break. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
San Antonio making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Spurs. Here's Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Miller, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Wagner's checked in for Utah. And San Antonio with the change here too. Rice is checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wagner outside. Pass to Strickland. There's the pass to Jackson. Sabonis with the ball. No good on the shot.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off. Nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Jazz leading by 11. Wagner outside. Covered by Miller. Back to Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Stojakovic. Puts it up. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And it's Wagner missing. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Rice, and the layup is good. Rice has got 7.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Bounce pass Wagner. Jazz passing it around. Here's Sabonis. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Strickland. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
Utah leading by 9. And stolen by Miller. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. San Antonio making a switch here.
Second team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Wagner finds Lynn with the floater, and the layup is up and in. Lynn's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Jeremy Lin finds a way to get to the inside of that paint. It's difficult for the defense to do anything in there.
Pass to Rice. Utah with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jackson has the open look. Oh, good on the triple. Spurs trail by 9. Driving inside. Stojakovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Jackson. And Monks subbed in for Wagner. Miller surveying the floor. The pass to Smits. Banked in off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jazz leading by 6.
First foul, Miller.
Iverson's checked in for Monk.
Third team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Iverson. He's got 18. Pulls it up. And he connects with the jumper.
He just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Now Williams. Pass to Stojakovic from downtown. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Lynn kicks to Sabonis. Off target from outside.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Iverson. That one goes in. Iverson's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Utah, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Abdul Rauf. Martin is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Smits in at the 5 down low. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jackson, he's checked in for Utah. Isaac with some nice D.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Rice, and the basket is good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Jazz leading by 8.
San Antonio foul. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. To the inside, and the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Iverson outside. Jackson looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Iverson, guarded closer. Iverson against Martin. Kicks it to Rice. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the paint. Here's Smith. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Johnson into the lane. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Taking it to the rack.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. San Antonio calls timeout.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Spurs making a switch here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bolt, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Spurs substitution.
Jazz leading by 8. And stolen by Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stump.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Passes to Jackson. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Marbury. Here's Abdul-Rauf. He kicks to Martin. All alone. Bull. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Strickland. Jackson trying to break through. The pass to Strickland. This one for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the Jazz making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Miller's checked in for the Spurs. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one of the strike.
And you've got to do a better job of defending Marbury when he's looking to score, because he's more than capable of converting through contact.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And the Jazz call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ahmad Abdul-Rauf.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Marbury passes to Abdul-Rauf. Here's Marbury. Five on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here, and it's blocked. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Strickland. Abdul-Rauf covering. Pass to Sabonis. Iverson outside. And there's the pass to Strickland. Clock at 6. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Abdul-Rauf. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Here's Strickland. Abdul-Rauf covering. Cuts it 5. The shot misses. It's the Spurs taking it away.
What the hell is he doing? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
San Antonio making a switch here. Stojakovic is checked in. Here's Strickland. Abdul-Rauf covering. To the left wing. Iverson up top. Covered by Miller. Here's Strickland. The Jazz with another miss. San Antonio trailing here. To take the lead. Shots good by Miller.
Oh, he earned some serious style points on that layup.
Utah has gone ice cold from three-point land. 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Marbury. Iverson covering. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Everyone in the building, Marbury was taking that shot. What a big-time play.
Utah calls timeout. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort
bullshit, man.
to review it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Now, here is Miller. Right wing, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Marber. Iverson covering. Just 5 on the clock. Abdul Rauf. Full time.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And the Jazz call time here.
Don't leave Rose wide open. Play the game. Good job, bro.
Left in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Strickland. Oh, off target.
What?
Second personal foul, third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
Here's Marber. Iverson covering. 3-pointers. Stojakovic misses the tray. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And the Jazz with possession here. They've got Allen Iverson. Sabonis is out there with Johnson. And it's Strickland in at the 5. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Strickland. Abdul Rauf covering. 6 to shoot. Here's Strickland. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Miller, the pass to Marber. And here comes the break. Here's Iverson. Finished off the break. Iverson's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Jazz. Here's Marber. Pass to Stojakovic. Looking to get back on track here. Johnson with some nice D. Utah leading.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Shots good by Strickland.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Miller, no up.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
The 3 from Iverson. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's a minute 40 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Here's Marbury. Iverson covering. Marbury passes to Miller. Hits the three-point bomb.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Here's Strickland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Marbury. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, there's officials all over that.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
For Utah, they've gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Here's Marbury. Iverson covering. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, he made some plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Iverson outside. The pass to Strickland. Johnson left side. It counts.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And the Spurs with possession. Here's Marbury. Passes it to Stojakovic to tie it up. It falls. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And the skill behind Stojakovic's shooting is remarkable. He has worked so hard to become one of the best shooters in the game.
Utah calls timeout. It's tied at 72. There's 18 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
We're almost there.
And the Jazz with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Takes the 13-footer. Got it!
Big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with a 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 12 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Oh, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Miller outside. Count it!
Utah timeout call. It's time for T-shirts. Fans, please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
Johnson, that's for 2. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to
Reggie clutch.
time, but they really came on in the extra period.
Fuck y'all talking about?
I mean, I thought it might end in regulation,
Niggas are fuck
but you know
up
what?
off the
They
court.
came through big and did
Bitch ass
exactly
niggas.
what was necessary once we got
Fuck
into
off the court, it's a
OT.
And that
bonus.
about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.